All right, so the first step that I took to build a no-code SaaS in 3 days was to find a real problem. Now, for me personally, I find the best problems are the ones that I actually face myself. And I'm a full-time sales and marketing manager for a property developer. That's my full-time job. And I do a lot of these educational style videos. And what I keep finding over and over and again is the most frustrating part is knowing what to say to camera. So I thought, what if there was a platform where you type in an idea and it gives you an AI generated video script? That way you don't need to start with a blank page and you can get going straight away. So that was number one. The second step that I took was, now that I have the idea, I needed to choose a no-code platform to build it on. Now, I ended up talking with a good friend of mine, Josh Ryan, who's built an incredible following on Instagram, and we were going back and forth about this idea. He actually was pretty keen to be involved as well. So what we decided on was we wanted to build an MVP in a no-code builder that I was really familiar with. We ended up doing that with Glide. Now, there's other options like Bubble or Adalo, but I find Glide is probably the easiest way to just jump in and build something really, really quickly. And that's because their builder is like a drag and drop builder. There's pretty much zero code. I didn't write a single line of code for any of this, and so that's the one we chose to go with. Number three was, we'd chosen Glide. We've got the idea. I've actually got a distribution partner as well. And now it's time to build the backend. So the backend here is really simple. It's really very similar to, say, Google Sheets or Airtable. How it works is you've got multiple tables of information and columns and rows. Easy. And the number one table that you're going to need for Glide is a user table. This is where all of your personal information of all your users is stored. And I've hidden all the personal information for this video, but otherwise you'll be able to see that all here. I'm not going to go too in depth into how to build every single table in Glide. It's a lot of information to process, but if you're keen to see a breakdown of exactly how I built every single step in depth, then please let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing for more content. The next step, so that was number, what are we at? That was 3. The next step, number 4, was the front end. Now, I knew that I'd need a couple of different tabs for people to interact with on the app. One of them was definitely a profile page. So this is what the profile page looks like. And you can enter in your industry, your role, and your audience. So I've just done that here for the purpose of the video. You need a subscription tab so users can select the different plans they want to be on. And a feedback tab where they can let us know how they're going with the project, with the platform, and any ideas they have. And then obviously the home, which is the actual use of the app, the scripts tab. Now, this is really, really simple. What I've done is I've got a text entry element so that someone can enter in an idea. I've also got a choice element with different templated ideas. So if they don't want to make one up themselves, they can use one of these examples. But because I said here in the profile page that I'm a personal trainer in the fitness industry, let's just try one out now. Let's go. I want to do a piece of content on running an ultra marathon. Oh, cool. It's actually one of the templates. What happens when we click submit is it creates a topic down here. So this is where all of our scripts will be generated from. These are the topics. I can click the topic, and now I've got all of these cool styles of scripts to choose from. Now these are all from your Hormozy, all of those content creators, the kind of videos that they generate. We got those ideas from them. So let's say we want to do a script on the simplest way to run an ultra marathon. And it's going to give us the framework here. So running an ultra marathon may seem like a daunting task, but here's the simple truth that will help you crush it effortlessly. Forget about long hours of cardio, focus on high intensity interval training to boost your endurance and burn fat effectively. And then it's got a call to action at the bottom. So what's really cool is all of these scripts have a very simple template that has the hook, has the content, and then it has the call to action. So the call to action is always going to be around, make sure you send me a message and I can help you out more one-to-one or something like that. That's it. What's great about Glide is that with this component, you can jump in here. Maybe you want to make one of these a different heading style, or you want to make it bold or highlight it. It's really cool. And then you can obviously change the information in here as well. So that's pretty much the app itself. That's the front end done. The next step, number 5, was to build a landing page. Now, I built this inside Framer. It took me about an hour to do. It was really quick, and it's because it's really simple to build websites in Framer. It's like if you want something in between card.co and Webflow, I would suggest Framer. It's also great if you're used to using Figma, because the user interface is very, very similar. Pretty much all we got here is a heading, turn ideas into viral video scripts. We've got a call to action button, a video which shows me using the app, and then some handles at the bottom here to go and check out Josh Ryan's Instagram and YouTube page. Simple. The next step was number 6, and that was to actually launch the MVP. So as you can notice, it's not an incredibly complicated app. It is a minimum viable product. But the best thing to do, right, is to build something, get it into the hands of your users, and let them tell you exactly what you might need to work on. So we did that by, Josh actually posted a couple of stories, like literally 2 Instagram story posts. And from that, we were able to get, I think we just about to hit 100 users, and we've got 30 paying users. And that was all from 2 story posts. So there's definitely some demand for this kind of product, but that's why we need the last step, number 7, which was to ask for feedback. So we've got this feedback tab that people have been using, and the main thing that we've been getting out of it is this section here. What do you want? What would make this tool better? The number one thing that we have getting all the time is, how do I think of ideas? So we're creating the scripts, but people actually want to know, how do I think of the right idea? And so that's going to inform the next feature that we're probably going to roll out, which is to help you brainstorm ideas better using AI. That's it. Now that's 7 steps to build, this pretty simple but pretty useful viral short form video script writer in 3 days. Now, if you're interested to build similar products like this, let me know. But that's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one.